Well, on this beautiful Epson, because I want to find out if it's topre inside, so hopefully we can get that far without having to desolder. First thing I want to do is take this cable off. I can figure out how, so I guess maybe I have to do that and then pull. That's just a tab that helps you pull, I guess. So the ends are a bit yellowed, but it's an interesting cable. It's still gorgeous. 9-pin DIN, which is some strange thing. So I heard these are notoriously hard to make work on a modern, hook them up to USB. So we got several screws on the back. Hopefully that's easy access. By the way, this model number before we get started is the Epson Q703D-AA, serial number 20,206. And I think there might be topre hiding in here, or like some early prototype of topre. Let's find out. So first, sit back and relax to the sounds of a million keycaps getting removed. Yeah, because, worst case I'll clean it all too, so that I'll get clean everything so that I can put it back together. So just so you know, I roughly think it's topre, just because it feels similar to I have an FCC 660C. FC660C, that's what the cap hole looks like, and that's what the switch, or the slider looks like, poking out. Nice double shot, like dark chocolate, light chocolate, cream. It's a beautiful board. Okay. Allie. Piper. Let's see if someone would fetch me a glass of water. I'm thirsty. Actually, I think I can pause the video and go do it myself. Hold on, I will be right back. Got my water. Oh, whoops. Quite over that cap. Yeah, I almost thought it was so pristine it wasn't used before, but with the green color you can see some dirt in there. It's not near as filthy as the Televideo 950 I just did, which I had gloves on the whole time. This one feels a little safer such that I don't really want to wear gloves for it. Learn to be ambidextrous so I can give my left hand a break. Yes, I am left-handed. Let's try it right-handed. The reason I'm going for this one now is because I feel like I'm leaning on it when I'm leaning on this. Let's try this one, see if it's got any magic stabilizers or anything. I don't know, if we push that over, then there's no room to get under this other cord. There we go. Okay. Just a single stem right in the middle. Oh yeah, I'm going to learn right-handed. I'll try to get these out. Yep, another one. Keep a little return key. A little 2U That's also.
That's like, I just hard out and then walk back in. Seriously. That's that's one beat.
Oh. Shoot. I thought I saw something fly that way. There's an extra little hole in here. Dang it.
I have no idea, but I can't.
Dude, did I just tear it out of there? Or? I wasn't expecting that. You can see a whole extra hole there.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, shoot. That was the caps lock, so I broke the stem off, and I don't know where it went. But without it, it doesn't push back up, so I broke that. That's uncool. And I don't see where it went. Looking around for some likely suspect on my desktop, but that's a bummer. No idea what that was, but that might have just wrecked my dream right there, because I'd like to use this keyboard as is, but I guess whatever it is, I'll figure it out. I was not expecting that. Yeah, so this one's, these push up, this one stays down. Had something keeping it up, and so the can't quite get in there to tell you if there's something in there that is that we used to push on. Well, these crying over spilled milk. I can't go backwards and fix it, so we'll go forwards. That is a bummer though. It's kind of rare that I get through a whole keyboard without messing up some little tiny piece. Plastic, some little small piece of plastic somewhere that's important, that's the single point of failure that wrecks the whole keyboard. Or, makes, I guess I'll have to figure out a workaround. Once I know what we're dealing with, I have no idea right now. That's a bummer. Sadness. Let's all have a moment of sadness and silence over the lost key piece of the caps lock. Let me check if there's any other. I want to stay down like a caps lock would, so I know what I'm up against. Insert sounds different than all the others. That one might have, I don't know. So, that one might be another one. Maybe we can learn from it or figure out what it is. Gentle, if I remember when we get over there to that one. Spring and an LED window. Oh, and then a hole. Oh, so it's just a spring. That makes sense. Okay, so this was another one of those that looks like this. Because it's got the extra hole, and I don't know if this, I guess the spring just is because there's a window for color, for light. So I imagine on our caps lock, yeah, it was just the hole is just for the light, the LED, so you can barely see it, but there's a hole. Yeah, that's what the hole is on the bottom, and then the thing that flew off that I would be looking for is a spring, and since I know what I'm looking for, I just found it. So, these are our first two delicate pieces that we will. So now that I know what I'm looking for, let's look for more LED lights on this thing. Insert is one of those. So I was mentioning that it felt different. That's the only one that has a window, near as I can tell. So, glad we figured that out. Okay. Back on track, not sad anymore. My keyboard is not broken yet. See if I'll manage to do it later. We got an interesting word break. Auto, so let's see. Retrieve. Not the smoothest looking. Don't really want to see that on your keycaps, but I guess it's better than making a smaller font or something. I think I would have tried to get a smaller synonym word, but oh yeah, here's the. I didn't notice. So male is another one. The male key had a light. It's so hard to tell when you're. There's another one. Male. Let's see. Yeah, calc. Edit. So, I believe these two are going to have strings in them. Nope, so did that one. So, edit has one. Calc, no. So, there it is. See on its little guy. Okay. It's calc, no sched. Schedule. Alright. Cool. Oh, so to draw. Gosh, they're hard to notice. Yep, got a little light up there. Okay, bold. Italics. Size. I got a dust bunny. But no spring. Okay. Style. Dare we tackle the space bar? Let's look at it next and try our best not to break anything. No stabilizers so far, so last on the Televideo 950 also had no stabilizer bars. They had on the space bar they had this curvy plastic that sunk into the keyboard. So I guess that was what the stabilizer was. The only weird one. Okay, can we see what's going on in the space bar? Usually I try to get my holder under one end and then help it along on the other corner with my finger. stickers that are on to show. Oh yeah, this is the other spring one. The insert key. But like this, I do not like stickers like that, so I will be taking those off if I can figure out how. Because I need to research how, because I also want to clean the keycaps, but the stickers are on there pretty well, and I want to maybe mineral spirits or something. You need something that'll clean up the residue glue, but not mar the plastic finish. Okay. Prior page, double shot. I wonder if,
You can also take Scott for health.
this part is double shot. Probably not, right? So that for sure is double shot. Typically this is not. It's probably etched on there or something. Pad printed or... Oh, same with these. Is every key? Like the letter G? Does it have a G in the front? No. But these, because these have function overload, I guess, maybe, because this says right arrow, but then it's got end of line or something. So. Yeah. The only detraction for me with this board, other than being perfect, is those stupid stickers that are on the front face, front side of them. That is kind of annoying. Hopefully easy enough to get rid of.
I think this will.
It's a large pile of keys because, yeah, it's full. It's four-column numpad, and nav cluster, function keys on top, a few more on the side, and a full alpha. So it doesn't look overly large, even though it has a massive amount of keys. Okay. Hopefully no tricks on these guys. Just a little white guy. This guy should be the same. Pretty cool, enter equals. Okay, spacebar. Actually, yeah, this whole pop, like this is part of this. I've never seen that before either, in case. It's gonna be interesting. So we have to get this off. And it's unclear what it's got going down there. If they don't break it, wish me luck. There's the center. This is just normal. These I can't see or tell what's going on. I have a little light. Maybe this flashlight will help me. spring right in the middle, and then two like brown rectangle on that end and that end, but just I'm not sure what that is. Well, that wasn't too painful. There we go. Did I break them? Sure did, probably. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, so I guess it could have come out. I don't know. What could I have done differently to not break this? Yeah, I broke it because so sliding one way and lifting and then sliding the other way and lifting would have maybe worked. I don't know how I would ever know that, but that's what it looks like.
Literally, it's just because the character is blank.
So it's not truly broken. Oh, I just broke it. Okay. That stabilizer is toast. But what was it grabbing onto down there? I don't know if you look when we get in there. So, spacebar has a spring. It's bigger and fatter than the other ones. Shorter maybe. Not the same height. Gosh darn it. I break spacebars almost every time, but I don't know how you would know what to do with that. Jeez. If it took a million years, I wouldn't know an easier way to do that. One thing I could do is look on the internet, but to me that's kind of like cheating, like looking up an answer to a video game or something, but so I'd rather not, but jeez, I should swallow my pride a bit and do it if it saves me from having problems with the breaking the tiny important piece of plastic that I need to not break. That's a little sad, frustrating. At least that other incident was just the spring and we didn't have a problem there. So 1, 2, 3 on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more after this on the other side. There's 3. Is that the same size? Looks like it. I wouldn't expect them to be different, so sure.
This is behind this.
Now, this could be a rubber dome with all kinds of stuff flying around. Be careful when I open this. Okay. Just lift straight off. That was fairly painless.
I do like a lot of damage here.
Some dust in here, not seeing much or any writing. It's of use. So the speaker and
this chin.
whoa. Oh! Yes, metal foil is popping out as I tilted it. I mean, that would have fell out anyways, I guess, because I'm not. Oh man, this is gonna be hard to repair. Like here's the metal foil disc, so that's, you know, I have some Keytronic foam and foils, and then the topre, what I was calling, or what the video that Thomas had on that showed a what he called a prototype topre. You know, instead of having a coil of metal inside the dome that was capacitive or whatever, I don't know. That the proto he had just a foil and some foam stuck to the top of the dome. I was kind of expecting that with this because it's not the topre, you know, modern topre stem and cap and all that, so it could be similar to what he saw. This is fascinating. Just these metal things are holding these. I can actually take these out without removing these, but I think I'm inclined to remove them, I guess. Why not? They touch the edges, so they have guides, or they can at least. It doesn't matter, they can go straight. Nothing too magical there, so I'm gonna undo that. I'm gonna try to get down to some base parts here. Those, do they have a washer, or it's the kind of screw that has a has it attached. So the tray's overflowing up here, but not little parts. Gosh, there's a million more I didn't see. Well, we didn't get that far yet to undo the PCB, but I'll start with these bars that are holding the foot of the keyboard in place. This is an interesting design. One of a kind. Oh, so this is a little square notch that fits on the little square. Yeah, there's a square, little square top to the plastic there. Very cool. Starting to feel a little over-engineered, but high quality. Not terribly over-engineered. Not that way yet. I have seen a couple that were over-engineered in a bad way. One being the deck LK201 or whatever I had. That was horribly over-engineered. Another being this small compact keyboard. It's also a pain. Okay, and the other foot. Do these feet matter which one goes where? Are they identical? It's identical to me. Interchangeable. Okay. Lots of foam flying around, so I think we're going to take this off and see what we find. Now, are these screws the same or different than, say, this one? They look identical. So, nothing would be worse if, like, oh, one of them's 2 millimeters longer and you didn't notice where it was or which one. They should all be the same. Yeah, I mean, the foam and foil, the way it's fallen out, it would have, or should have, or needs to be replaced anyways, if you ask me. So, I actually ordered some internet, a couple that the wife makes the foam and foil, glues it on and stamps it out, cuts it out, and so you just buy it already made. I have that, and it was going to go in like one of the first computers I got from the recycler, which was a set of 3 Keytronics with foam and foil, and so I got all the way down and I cleaned out the old foam and foil that I had, and then I ordered the new stuff and didn't put it in. So if it's the same size as this, I would rather put it in this than those Keytronic, than one of the Keytronics. So I'll get, if I knew where it was, I'd get it out right now and we could see if it matches height and width and all that. I'm trying to think where it is. Oh, I bet it's in with the Keytronic board that I took apart for cleaning. We can do that here in a minute and see what we get. But so it could just be standard foam and foil, I guess. So the question is, are we going to see writing on this other side of this PCB that says Keytronic or says topre? Maybe we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We only have a couple screws left here. Looks like I missed one over here. And then this should just be one more to the right, and we might be done. Okay. Okay. Are we ready? Are we scared? It's just from, well, no, it is, I claim this is sort of early topre like he was suggesting. So you can see that some of them have, well, I don't know. This is quite interesting, I'll tell you that. So, nice looking circuit board with small circles where the capacitance needs to connect when you push down. As you can see from one of the domes, this is similar to what I saw in Thomas's, that, glued to the top of the dome is some foam, and glued to that is a little bit of foil. So I just poured that out, and this is going to be a million little pieces, so we're just careful here. But let's see if we take my finger in here. The foam is there any? I mean, it looks similar to the old foam and foil. That's like disintegrated foam right there. Let me show you a picture of this. It's the thinnest thing ever, and I don't know how thick the foam was, but that's what the disintegrated foam looked like on my, it's green and it's just gone. So the problem with my Keytronic one is it's likely too thick, so I don't know how I'm going to figure out what the thickness of the foam was. So the dome, when you push, it'll have that tactile bump. That's what's required to drive. So on the Keytronic foam and foil, they have springs, so the springs push everything back up. There's no spring here, so this is definitely topre-like architecture. The rubber dome is what keeps the foil from contacting the PCB. So this is exactly what I was expecting and thought it would be. It matches Thomas's early proto. What would be awesome is if we could find any writing on the board, on the PCB, but of who made it. Yeah, how am I going to do this? I'm going to make a pile of dead foil over here. Let me glance real quick and see if I can see my, over on my keyboard pile, one of the Keytronics that's open. I think so. Keytronic foam and foil parts. Here's the keycaps for Keytronic if you haven't seen them, and what they have for a stem or on the keycap, or some people call it the mount. And then you'll see that it's pretty similar. this is what the sliders look like on the Keytronic. Round slider, similar to these, but the main difference is, here's what this is kind of the base of the slider, these black guys, which match the base of the white, I guess, sort of, but, and I do have a set of springs in here too, let's see. Yeah, so here's what the springs look like. So this is what keeps the keycap up and requires you to push it to get the foam and foil to touch the PCB. And finally, here's the company that made the ones that I got in the mail. It's Tex-Elec, and let's just take one out and see if we can look at the thicknesses and stuff. I don't know if these are going to be too thick or not, but there's your thickness. I don't know, 3 millimeters, 2 millimeters? And then the final test is it the same size? Not the final test, but if we overlay these two, is there a difference? I don't think so. So there's pretty standard size for whatever reason that someone was stamping these out. Yeah, and you can see this side has the foil and this side has some clear sheet that has the glue on it that will. So yeah, I would probably for sure try these. Basically that glue, I need that to stick to the top of the rubber dome. So the question is, how are we going to get the old glue and disintegrated stuff out of the top of the underside of these rubber domes? And we got a lot of parts, as you can see. Like, these shouldn't be. Oh yeah, so that's just interesting how that rests on there. We'll have to look at that a little bit closer. I was trying to put this way. Let me see. Okay, so here's the Tex-Elec foam and the new foam and foil that I got off the internet that I was going to use for the Keytronic that I'm now going to save with this keyboard for hopefully after this. But now we have to manage a crap ton of parts. So our keys are over here. I'm going to get a little baggie and put couple baggies and put the springs in one, and probably a bunch of baggies. So keep it all set there. Here is a bunch of baggies. These little guys come in handy. So the screws are going to go in here. The springs. Okay. And there's our springs. Now I'm going to put those steel anchors for the feet right here in this one. And then these all came, they're not different, but these all came from the separating the case. Oops. And I know they're not different size, but I'm going to close that first. And then I'm going to put the 4 that have the special washer attached or whatever. I don't know the right name for that, but that's held the steel plate to the case top, if I recall. There's 3 of them, there's the 4th one, okay. And then the rest are the same size as what was used on the outer part of the case, but they were all for holding the PCB to the plate, or to the plastic lid. There's no plate. Oh, I can see a stabilizer for spacebar under here and see how I broke it, I guess. Apparently, that doesn't make sense. I don't know how I get the, I have to take the spacebar off to take the, actually it's an interesting, maybe I could have left the spacebar on there and removed the stuff from the underside, and then it's easy to take the spacebar off. I never would have guessed that, but that's possible for what I'm looking at right now. Because there's no plate, I always assume, oh, there's a plate in there. Well, there wasn't a plate. There's just the top of the keyboard, and so you can see right here, this big thick, yeah, on my older keyboards, there's actually steel slots that this goes into, but this one happened to be plastic on the spacebar. So I might be able to swap it with metal or something, or we'll figure it out. But I think you'd slide that on here, and then it goes through the hole. So the question is, why did some of these? Oh, okay. So they're kind of supposed to stay in their corner, and they have little. Do they have nuts that keep them from? We'll check. I don't know where to start. I think with the rubber. So we need to clear some space for some stuff. Actually, I could put the keycaps. Let's put the keycaps in a bag right now too, and we'll have some more space. Here is the bag of keycaps. We'll start with the space bar and put a massive number of keycaps in here. Yeah, a lot of this is about organization, and this part's fairly easy, but man, there's other parts where I'm like, where did this come from? Or where not? Sometimes I don't always do the perfect job, but I guess I don't think I've lost so many keycaps so far. Whatever, but like one thing is I gave DMA my desoldering gun to use for a bit, and there's a little thing that cleans out the shaft and like the metal wire, and I couldn't find that. I don't know where that is. I know that it came with it, and I just don't know where it is. Okay, so this is all going to stay with this keyboard. Which I'm now mixing up the other ones. And last but not least, these guys. This will be another Ziploc baggie for those. Those in this, even though it's overkill. I have a snack size bag. Here. Oh yeah. Should be about perfect. Gotta have all your Ziplocs. This will be perfect for this. Okay, that's all our parts. Not all our parts, that's actually the small fraction of our parts. So, now we go to town a little bit. I don't know, I guess we'll make a pile of these guys over here. So, yeah, the goal here is I don't need to clean everything. I just need, well, there's nothing wrong with the sliders or the keycaps per se. Suppose I should, doesn't hurt to ultrasonic clean everything, but I don't think I'll lube anything. I don't think this was lubed in any way. So, it's just about getting that to push down on the dome, that's all. And the plastic case has the cylinder that the slider goes in, so I'll wash those. Mostly it's about cleaning out the underside of these. Where is the rest of this? I guess it's sort of laying around in here. Yeah. Gosh, you gotta hope it all adds up later. Let's see, so these two holes went over this, so it's a mirror right now. I mean, it's, yeah, 180 upside down, so these would be right here. This one goes here. In fact, maybe if I do that, it'll help me later to remember what the heck is going on. So it's kind of like those two. And then this group of four goes there. So this row of 8 obviously had stuff, but let's deal with it as we get to it. So there's that. Here's sort of 2 of these. Don't know where that one went. This one is, I guess, somehow that one. And then what's this? This is one of these. So we're still missing 3 of. Oh! Why would these be? Why would these have glue on them like they didn't have domes or something? We need to solve this problem here. That one's still attached. I kind of made up that this one belonged here, but really it was this one, but I don't know what that means. This, where's one? Oh, this goes way down here. And then, are we missing one here is the question? No, what's interesting or trippy is there's a few of these that have a directly had foam and foil applied to them. And turns out, it's obvious, it's the LED window ones. So they have a hole there and a hole there. So that tells us what happened to these. Like, so they feel different because they have a spring on the top side instead of the bottom side. Yet they need to be capacitive. They need to create the electric bond, you know. So they do have to have foam and foil, but it's stuck to the bottom of the stem instead of on the underside of the topre dome. So cool. We have our answers. Another thing that puzzles me is there's 4 function, or 5, with a little gap. 1, 2, 3. What the hell's that? Probably one that I missed. I guess it's this one. So let's put it back in there. Now I flip. I know this is a 180, so I just flip it over. But let's see if we look at this, what we can deduce. So you can get them out by pinching these sides, or what do these sides do? There's latches in the corner and one on. No, mostly just the 2 in the corner and 2 in the other corner. I don't know if they're latches. Basically, I don't know if it stays in there, if it pops out super easy. So let's try dropping it straight down. It just goes in. So, why is this one set up here? Most of them are down. I suppose I could push that one down, but why did it? Oh, there's not actually. Oh, no, there's that one's stiff. Most of them slide really easily. Oh, that was easy now. I don't know. Maybe I've heard it on. Okay, so let us take out the ones that have LED windows and treat those a little bit separate. So there's LED window, LED window. First of all, I guess I'll try and see did I lose any domes anywhere. So this is not right because that's one, that's not one, these are not ones. So this I probably moved. It's missing from I think right here, I guess. But maybe not. Or right. No, that one's not. That's gonna be here. Yeah, anyone with the window doesn't need a dome. So I think I got all the domes covered. And you can see this problem I had. That's where the space bar. To look closer at that space bar problem here in a second. So we have all our rubber domes. Before I think I will now also, I think I'll start with the rubber domes. So I'm going to take them out. Let's make sure they have, let's account for the foil so that it's not like stuck inside the, so I know the foil's not in these because I just removed it from the thing. So there's those two. And then here's this one. Here's its foil. This is kind of fun, actually. I'm gonna figure out how to clean those. I'll figure that out. Let's take these 4 off, and we should find 4 foils. There they are.
Why is Cinder so fast?
1, 2, oops, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Yep. This is hopefully given enough guiding star to put it back together later is what I'm worried about, I guess. Okay, so this one, it didn't come out. Is it? Is it stuck to the ceiling?
You just do not want to play this game.
This one is weird. It doesn't have any green. It doesn't have any green in it. Or does it?
You missed the auto cancel there.
I don't know.
Nah, probably not.
Suppose, actually, here's the foil for it. I was like, where's the foil? I can't find it, but it was just one over. So that explains that. So we're good. I'm just trying to double check my work as we go. Let's do these 4, and there should be 4. Yep, there's 4 little guys. Collect those up. Okay. Now, these I'm gonna put back. I guess they're over here somewhere. And another one goes down here. Or up here, I guess. I mean, this one doesn't have one. And this doesn't need, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on here, but this is probably the other one, I guess. Okay, let's do these 3. 1, 2, 3, and yeah. I'm kind of excited because I believe I can bring the new life back to this. I have the parts to deal with disintegrated foam and foil. So look at that one. Take their 2 parts. But these 2 are kind of stuck together. We have 2 dead disintegrated foil parts. Okay, this one. We gotta get around there. Yeah, here's one that was around the corner. And then it's saying we missed one here, but maybe that was like that. What about this bottom corner? No, that's what we slid. So we have them all. Okay. So that's a nice chunk that came out. Well, it's one piece, I like that. I always wonder why they decide to cut them or when to leave a sheet of them. But I don't know if I'll ever know that, or if these actually will break apart that easily, or what it takes to make them fall apart, come apart. So this one, there's our little foam and foil. I was hoping I'll show you an example of how deep the foam and foil was, but I hope my 3mm one's good enough. So you can kind of see this is a different color than, and this is a different color, but this looks dark, so kind of thinking everything down this way will come off as one chunk when I do this. So. Yep, just like I said, we're missing one in my hand, which will explain all the rest. So, are we missing one?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, okay.
So
That can go over.
It sounds over.
This is awesome. Okay. Get these dead foil and foam off of here. Okay. And then we do some 1x1s. Yeah. So the smaller set of these went here. So it'll be the left side. If you flip it over, it's these keys have less and more. Okay. There's, don't know where the foil is for this one at the moment. But nope, that's just one. Nope, yeah, that's just one. I don't know, that's the first one I haven't been able to find.
Got the zoomies.
Okay. There's 4. I feel like I was missing one in here, but I don't know where it went. I don't think it's stuck, but since we have to kind of clean those other spots, we'll figure it out later. This one. That's 303. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2. No. Only yielded. I don't know where I set those just now.
You can hit sound, but you can hit double sound.
I should be somewhere up in here. I don't think so. Okay, so that one has one. This one has one. That one has one. That one has one. So I missed one, just one out of that group. I don't know where it went. So there's 2 that I didn't see the matching. Now let's see if these. No. So these are a row at a time. And here's 5 or 5 of them. Maybe one of those was one of the ones that's missing and it was sliding around or something. Possible because you saw some fall out when we filled the case. Okay, 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one's still stuck in here. We can see it showing. Oh, that's a deal, man. Okay.
Just hit it close to this.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, only 3. I want film and oil, so get that guy out of here. I can play with contact lenses or something. Okay. Cool. So this part is kind of clean. Let's look for some words. All we got on this side is probably just some chips. So we already looked NEC. Yeah, we already looked at all these, I think. Okay. This is, let's hope for something on here. All I got is at the bottom, I got this KB33B-1 JCI-ALS. That's the only rating I believe I saw on this side. Let's keep going up here.
I'll shred.
There's only one chip here. Is this the controller chip? What is this? Can we see what it says? Toshiba T6930KB313-1. Well, nothing giant that said one way or the other like Topre or it's definitely. I think every chip we saw looked Japanese, so I kind of doubt it's anything to do with Keytronic. So that still gives hope. Keeps hope alive for the Topre premise, but I don't know if these contacts, do I need to clean them or buff them? They look a little messy. We'll probably figure that out. Maybe isopropyl alcohol or something to get them clean. I don't know if it's not rust, right? They wouldn't rust, really. It shouldn't, but super cool. Super cool. Yeah. That is a clean or an empty standalone PCB. Now we can deal with the mess of the sliders. All I really care is that I get every slider that had foam on there. This one's interesting because I know it's yellowed. Grease. No. I'm gonna put this in the good pile, but it's kind of borderline. How about put it sort of here? Okay, so this is another one that was. So basically, we know already the answer. They have to, if they have an etch in the corner, they're going over here. So here's, let's just get these 5 out. And keep them over here. And then I don't think any of the others are
Executioners is
need to be dealt with like that. So what I'm gonna do is, right or wrong, I'm gonna flip this over after I take these out that are already over. And put them over here. Oh, there's another one of the missing foam foils. Not foam there. I think that might be all of them that are accounted for now. Okay, this I'm going to hope they don't fall off the table. And only one did, and I caught it, so everything else is in view. And this is now empty, ready for cleaning. I was kind of curious about the words on the front, but I think that is acrylic, and I doubt it's paper underneath, so I think it's, I don't know how they got the font and the words in there, but I don't think it's gonna come off. I don't want it to. I just want to know that when I wash this or clean it, that it doesn't mess up the words. All right, we're getting close to the end of our teardown here. I don't think you need to watch me wash the stuff, but one thing I will do is we'll take out this space bar stabilizer if we can do it without breaking it. Okay, looks like, yeah, we're gonna just lift it up and out because there's a little, yeah, okay, there we go. So there's that. This is its own piece and ready to be set aside. And now we're gonna kind of gather these guys into their bags. We'll give them a wash. When I was playing with the Keytronic one, I also wash the rubber down gently and did a bunch of stuff. So let's see what we can do here. Put these sliders in this bag. Now, I'm just ultrasonic clean these and then send them to dry. And there's our Epson Q703D-AA sliders. And, oops, dang it, I'm going to do a snack baggie for the one that I get a hand clean before ultrasonic, or basically the light LED ones that chose to do spring on top instead of rubber dome underneath, or said rubber dome but no foil. No, yeah, they must have. I don't remember how they did that. They must have rubber dome. How did they use the spring? I'll have to revisit that. Okay, snack bag for these guys. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 LED sliders. Okay. Let's fix this guy. It's a snack bagger. I mean, with the feet, because that's wide enough to hold it. Okay. Okay. So we got our baggies. We're gonna do here on the floor. And I'm gonna put the printed circuit board in a USB guide. We need to order some more of those. I have 50 plus keyboards at this point, so I'm running out of these. I got maybe a couple left. Let's check. One or two at the most. Okay, these. I guess quart size bag. Put our two big ones in, and then our 4 strippers. And then we'll get to our individuals. That's the size of a little work effort ahead to clean all this stuff, but I think it'll be worth it. Pretty cool keyboard. But then we still have the problem of how to make it work with modern USB. So man, lots of obstacles for this one, but in my opinion, it'll be worth it if we ever get it done. So that is the that's the breakdown on that's the teardown of this Epson. Love it, and stay tuned. There'll probably be some more videos of how I clean it up at some point. Thanks for watching.